What's up, everybody? You are listening to Metalocity. Our mics sound a little weird. We had some huge technical issues.
We're finally back, though.
I think we're finally backed up. Is my volume extremely loud on my headphones? We're both on the same headphone now?
Yes, we are both on the same headphone. How's that?
Well, it'll do, I guess.
Oh, you're still in the clear there.
No kidding, and I'm way back here, too.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have Songray coming up at 8 o'clock. Henry from Songray is going to be calling in the show. We're going to be going over this Saturday's show. Do you remember the details about that show?
The 21 and over, $10 to get in.
That's what you remember about the show?
Well, dude,
that's the highlight.
Besides,
sticks out in your mind.
Yeah, I mean, I get to leave. Someone's letting me out of my cage finally.
What do you think of the show, dude? You mean
the one?
You mean the one that costs money?
The one headlined by Songray and co-headlined by Cage?
No. 2 stages.
Yeah.
Cage is headlining the throwback metal stage.
That's a co-headlining spot.
Well, that's a headlining spot.
But
and Songray's headlining the Metalocity stage.
That makes 2 headliners.
2 headliners.
So that would be co-headliners. Nothing I ever do is good enough.
No, just because it sucks.
No, because you suck, and everything you do sucks.
Well,
yeah, so
I try.
No, I was saying that. Anyway, yeah, no, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be at Malone's in Santa Ana, which is a fucking killer place. We've been there before, and we approve.
That's cool. I don't remember. I must have had a good time. But if you say
had an
we
awesome
approve,
time, except for the ride back,
bitchin', then it must have been a good time.
Indeed, it was. We imbibed,
right?
Not gonna lie.
So for shits and giggles, I got my blood relative sister right over here, sitting in, listening to the show, watching me,
blood,
judging me with her eyes. And
now,
so,
to be fair, though, her eyes have always been that way.
Judging me?
Well, yeah.
With her arms crossed, all mean looking.
She's totally mean mugging you, dude.
So to send these guys off because they're moving all the way to Florida, which incidentally is why we had the increase in bagging on Florida stories. And so tonight, it's no holds barred. So if you got something bad you want to say about Florida, what's the number?
805-409-8585.
Yep. Every bad thing you can think of, just lay it on us.
Or, if you have anything good to say about Florida, but I doubt it.
Yeah. For the one caller who has something good to say, we'll keep a phone line open.
Where's the perfect sound effect for that one? No. I believe it's profanity laced.
Not that
audio profanity. No, that's the one. There we go.
It's a harsh life, and maybe you can hear about it if you think of a good question to ask her. Of course, if you tell the right answer, it could be a problem. Where's my? I have a problem. There's a disturbance in the force. Thank you.
Actually, you left your hubcap here after you're like, I'm taking this.
I know that was
it's
drastic,
still sitting right up over there.
Maneuver on my part.
Empty.
So to cut shit short, check us out at metalocity.net. You can listen to archives of the show, see some pictures of who we are, what we look like.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So, and it's cool that we're going to have Songray, and at 9 o'clock we have Cage coming on. Right, so we're going to be interviewing both bands tonight.
Yes, sir.
Because Saturday night, it's going to be the big show.
The really big show.
Yep, you're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be the Kosher 4-year anniversary.
Which is fucking awesome.
You know how long I've been affiliated with Kosher Metal?
About 3 3/4 years.
About that, yeah.
Yep.
Damn
near 4. I mean, like, what's the ratio for 11-12?
Actually, if you think about it, Juki hasn't done a show in a long time. So I've probably damn near surpassed. If you think of how many shows that we've done back to back.
Christ, we used to do 2 shows a week.
Yeah, our archive list is like 200 plus deep shows. That's a lot of shows.
That's like going 3 knuckles deep with your tongue.
Right. No, that's not right.
No?
I take that back. Why would you say that?
I don't know. It's dialect diarrhea. Verbal vomit.
Yeah. All right, well, so we're going to cut into some music, and then we're going to come right back because Songray is coming up in like 10 minutes, so you're going to want to hang out for that. Here we go. Let's kick it off. What's up? We are back.
Like a fucking disease.
I was waiting for you to say something colorful.
Like scoliosis.
So tonight at 7:30, originally we had the super cool dude from Henry from Sangre scheduled another show, but because we had technical difficulties, he was totally cool enough to come on at 8 o'clock. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So we're trying to manually shuffle the playlist around. So, but we're totally into it. Sangre, man, they're getting ready to go on tour, or they're currently on tour.
Currently on tour, yeah.
So,
and they're fucking getting booked on some huge shows.
I saw that.
This one here. They were just added.
Nice. That's a huge headline.
Fuck yeah. And that's just one of the days, dude. Because look
Korn,
who's on the
Marilyn
second
Manson,
one.
Slayer,
Hailstorm, Ministry.
Testament, Suicidal.
Queensryche.
That's odd. Huh?
Devil Wears Prada, Periphery.
Slayer and
Exodus.
Queensryche in the same show.
Exodus, Fozzy.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the Queensryche thing.
Yeah, it happens. Stars in Stereo.
Which band doesn't belong in that lineup?
One of these things is not like the other. Queensryche!
Yeah, could be a typo.
Oh, no, well, they got Scott Weiland up there, too.
Oh. Well, you know what? The amount of good bands they have up there.
What if you give him the same message that you gave Gene Simmons?
No, let me not be disparaging.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're blowing up right now, and they were already blowing up 3 years ago. They've been consistently blowing up.
Hey, and you know what? Sangre was cool enough. They played
4
our
years ago.
very first Kosher Metal anniversary show.
Yeah, out in Riverside.
Yep, we're totally honored to be having them jam on our headlining act on our Metalocity stage tomorrow. Tomorrow? Why do I keep? Because I want it to be tomorrow. What's up? I'm in a rush. Is that bad?
You're in a rush for it to be tomorrow, so it could be tomorrow for Sangre.
I want to go to a damn show.
Damn it! What the hell?
That would be Saturday night.
Saturday night at Malone's in Santa Ana.
First band goes on at 7:30. It's going to be a night of madness. You're not going to want to miss out.
Madness, mayhem. With the riotous acts. Although there wasn't too much rioting going on in Riverside, but we were having a fucking blast with those guys, Sangre.
You know what? It's too bad they didn't bump Queensryche and put Sangre in their spot, huh?
That'd be awesome,
wouldn't it?
Right there, wedged in between Testament and Hailstorm.
Well, Scott Whelan couldn't make it.
He got his ass kicked by two dudes who were yelling Metalocity. I don't.
Dude,
technical
that all about? Difficulties.
His guitarist just died. How's he getting booked on these shows?
Who?
Scott Weiland's.
Oh, well, you know what? Sometimes we have a roadie who's on backup.
Oh, hey, it pays to know the songs, right?
Yeah.
Look at, was it John Marshall?
Yeah, I was going to pull that example out.
Metallica.
Yeah.
Or Slipknot pulling in their original, one of their original guitar players to do bass line.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knew
the dude behind the curtain. That was kind of lame.
Yeah, that was lame. But yeah, hey, dude.
Right. They're
like, playing with Slipknot.
Hey, we're going to give you a pile of cash. You just shut the fuck up and we're going to jam up behind this curtain.
We're just going to turn you down right here. You just go ahead and stand over there.
I guess that's kind of cool. You get to play for Slipknot, but nobody ever sees you doing it.
You can add that. I was secret.
Yeah, I caught this huge fish one time. I played with Slipknot. Everybody's like, yeah, right. You got some proof? Well, no.
Proof? Somewhere around here. No, yeah. They should have been bumped into, like, Scott Weiland's, definitely. At least Scott Weiland. Who gives a fuck about Scott Weiland at that show?
Yep.
At a Korn, Manson, Slayer headlining, you put fucking Scott Weiland in there?
Right.
That's retarded.
Hard-working band. Cool dudes, too. So.
Bunch of brohamids these guys are.
That's the first time we ever heard that word. And we've used it plenty of times since.
Ever since.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're melodic death metal. Thrash and Latin rhythm.
Melodic death metal. From Los Angeles, California. Where else? We got all kinds of metal out here.
We do?
Yep, that's the greatest thing about living out here. Not Florida. They don't have shit in Florida. Oh, wait, they do. They have country and western music. Is that right?
You would think that the jazz would come in effect from, like, surrounding states.
No, they moved away.
Oh, no. So it's just a bunch of banjos down there, eh?
That's it.
All right. Makes sense. Banjos and toothless... Uh-oh.
Oh,
You got some shit to say? You're all good to go now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you have a full set of teeth, though, right?
Yes, my teeth
Not
are...
for long. The closer you get, the more loose they're going to get.
Dude,
Gone.
that's genetics. That's just...
Nope.
That's not where I live. And
It's not genetics. It's totally where you live.
I thought it was geographical.
no.
Sorry, East Coast listeners who might be listening in Florida.
Not really, but sorry. Let's get something right. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
I know you have more than one
We're
tooth.
not ashamed of ourselves, but we should be.
I mean, how could you eat if you only had one tooth, right?
Steven, I've
Gumming.
seen your teeth.
You would have to gum it to death, I would imagine.
Oh, man.
Or back to life, depending on what you were eating.
Anyway.
Oh.
Look, just
Oh.
stop it.
We're going to have to. We have this call. Hello, you are on with Metalocity.
Hey, what's going on, man? Tanner from Songray.
What's
Hey,
happening?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going good. Going good. So,
Good?
Hey, right out of the gates, let me just say thanks for coming on at 8 o'clock due to the technical difficulties we were having on the show. We greatly
No
appreciate
problem,
that.
man. No problem.
So,
No problem at all.
we're totally psyched about Saturday night. We were just talking about it and then going over this. You guys got some cool shows coming up.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty excited about this show, being the fact that it's the 4-year anniversary, and every time Kosher has a show, it's always great. You know, we played the last one in Ventura. Well, that was an anniversary show. This is a show you guys had.
Right,
Up in
right.
Ventura. Yeah, and that was awesome. It was a great show. It was a metal mixed with a high school reunion or something. Pretty cool.
Right,
It's pretty cool. There's a lot of people who normally wouldn't be at a metal show, and they're kind of digging it and probably just drunk and not knowing what they were doing, but it was a good time.
well,
We've done a couple other shows too for you guys in the past, so this is looking like it's going to be a really good show. Malone's a pretty cool venue, 2 stages, and it's our last local show for a while. So, you know, we urge everybody to get out there and go to this show. I mean, aside from the fact that it's our last local show for a while, you got a lot of great bands on there. I mean, you have some Oxstar, those guys are really good thrash metal bands. The Seeds of War, Imperium Throne, and then you got Cage on the third backstage. So, I mean, it's a pretty cool lineup,
hell
pretty
yeah.
diverse.
Yeah, I think War Within was also at the one in Riverside that you guys did for our first anniversary.
Yeah, and that was the first year. Yeah, that was, man, crazy. It's been that long already, you know?
Right, man, time flies.
Fun flies when you're doing time, man.
So we totally
Exactly.
appreciate the fact that you're coming out here for our 4th anniversary show, and we're going to be looking forward to tearing it up.
Yeah, man, we're really excited about it. We're going to play a lot of new songs this weekend, this Saturday, and we're just gearing up too. We got a big show next Saturday out in Florida, in Jacksonville. Welcome to Rockville Festival, which is huge.
Wow.
It's like basically it's like the equivalent of Rockstar Mayhem Festival out here, but it's Monster Energy music doing it, and it's 10 times bigger than Mayhem. And you got Slayer headlining with Marilyn Manson and Korn, thrash legends Testament and Exodus. You got Suicidal Tendencies on the show, Ministry, Queensryche, and a bunch of other bands. So I mean, it's an honor for us to share the stage with these bands.
And that's just the
it'll be
first
a
day.
Good time.
Yeah,
That's just the first day. That's just Saturday. And Sunday has Slipknot and Godsmack and a bunch of other bands. I can't think of In Flames, Hatebreed, Slash. Yeah. So I mean, overall, that's a huge festival. It's a huge opportunity for us. And
that's
I just
fucking
want to thank,
sick.
yeah, our sponsor Jägermeister has come up, and hooked us up many times. We bust our ass out there for them. We go out there and we promote them, and been doing it for a while now. So they've blessed us with a lot of opportunities. We did a full Jägermeister tour in 2013, Mayhem twice, 2010 and 2012, and now this welcome to Rockville Festival, which it's going to be killer, and we're looking forward to it. So yeah, we're just gearing up, man. We got this weekend and next weekend, and then I think we're going to be taking a little break. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be out of the country for a while in May. And our bass player is expecting another child in June. So I had our drummers getting married the first weekend of May. So we got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes as well. Yeah, we're getting ready to play these shows, man. Yeah.
You guys are a busy band.
Yeah, we're busy. People, it's funny, I'll talk to somebody outside of the show, and we'll be shooting shit about life and about music and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, so I had one guy tell me, oh, it's so hard, like I got a kid, so it's hard for me to get out and do shows, and
right.
I looked at him and was like, well, I don't want to be a dick, but I'm like, I got 3 kids, and my bass player had 3 with 1 on the way, my drummer has a kid, like, we're all adults, we're not kids anymore, we have children of our own, lives of our own, but this is what we love to do. We love playing music.
That's what it's all about.
All about the
yeah,
metal.
we love doing it, and it's a lot of sacrifices to be made. I mean, we're going out to Florida next weekend for the full weekend, and our drummer's getting married the following weekend. So it's one of those things where it's really tight. And we were supposed to do another show out in Carolina the following weekend, but it fell on his wedding day. And we support our brother and his wedding, and we're going to be we're going to be there too. So we had to gracefully bow out of that one, which is a huge opportunity, but it's something that to us, his wedding happens once in a lifetime, hopefully.
Right.
For all of us.
Right.
And, we support him in that 100%, so we wanted to stand by, stick by his side and decline that show respectfully. But, just there's a lot of things, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of things that we do to make this work. And it's not easy.
For sure.
It's definitely not easy. But we have a good time, and, we make the best of every opportunity, and that's what it's all about. You play music, we play metal for ourselves. We don't, we don't write anything to be trendy or to be catchy. It's like, we just write what we feel, and we like it, and hopefully other people like it, and hopefully it transcends, on the live show, and the crowd goes crazy, and we go crazy, and it's a good time for everybody.
All right. I remember seeing you guys at Mayhem Festival, and it blew up out there.
Yeah, I mean, 2010, the first year we played, we got really lucky. We were supposed to be the opening band on the show, the first band as soon as the gates opened.
Right.
And Harley Davidson, which was the co-sponsor for the event, brought their own band out. So that band got to play first on the Jägermeister stage. So the way they alternate the stages back and forth, they ended up putting us on third right after Winds of Plague. Between Winds of Plague and I think it was, who was the band after them? Between Winds of Plague and, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think who it was. Maybe it might have been Shadows Fall.
Oh, cool.
But it was a nice, nice mix right there. So
right.
we were right in the thick of it. Yeah, right in the thick of it. Great slot. It was our hometown. Playing, out in Devore, San Bernardino, it's our backyard. So to have, about 5,000 metalheads out there and a sea of Sangre shirts and people just going crazy. It felt really good to be up there doing that. And we did it again in 2012, and that one was a little bit of an earlier slot. That was the actual first opening slot, and it was still cool. It was still a great experience, and we wouldn't trade it for anything. So I mean, it's been a long road. We've been doing this now for about 16 years now.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, there's been a lot of changes in the band members over the years, but our lineup right now has been pretty solid for the last 8 years. And we've been, I think as of 2007, 2008, the lineup we have now, came together. And 2009, we played the Suicide Tendencies at the Hollywood Palladium and Biohazard. And right there, it was like, okay, some cool things are starting to happen here. And we did the Whiskey and the Tea Club and all the cool strip places.
Right,
but the Hollywood Palladium was next level, Hollywood Palladium was like, wow. After that, we got the Jaeger endorsement, and from there, it's just been, big show after big show. But, we still play dive bars all the time. We're not saying we're bigger than that. We've played all over the country. We've been all over the U.S. and Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And played some tiny little dive bars and played some huge venues. So, we just keep working, man. Just stay humble and stay hungry.
Right. You guys are a hard-working band.
Speaking of which, how did you guys get endorsed by Jägermeister?
Actually, growing up in the scene and seeing all these bands coming to town and seeing, the old school, like, Jägermeister tours with Slayer and, Chimera, and you see, all these huge Jaeger tours coming through all the time. It was one of those things where it's like, oh man, I want my band to be sponsored by Jägermeister, that's like the tip top right there. That's like the greatest sponsor you can have, which in my opinion it is. I submitted quite a few times, sent the email. You go on their website, it says submit for sponsorship. So submitted, to the email address, never heard nothing back. Did it again, never heard nothing back. Finally got an email back one year and was like, oh, well, your drummer's under 21. Everybody has to be 21. Ah, crap, okay. Well, then our friends from the band My Ruin and our friends from the band Hemlock, who were both sponsored by Jägermeister at one point in time, had both said, oh, you know what, this is our guy over there. Email him and say that we're recommending you. So having a little bit of help there with Hemlock and My Ruin, to kind of put our name, give our name to their rep. And when I emailed them this time, got a response right away. And I was like, cool, here's some good things about you guys. I'm going to send you out some promotional stuff. Go out there, pass it out at your shows, take pictures, send them back to me. And that's what we did. We went out every show we played, and also you have to play between, I think, 6 to 10 shows a month. Which at the time, we were playing practically almost every night, it seemed like. We were playing every little dive bar, hole in the wall, coffee shop, backyard, whatever you can think of.
Right.
We were playing all these shows and just, snapping flicks. And I would email flicks every Monday morning. Here's all the pictures from this week. Here's all the pictures from this week. And next thing you know, they're like, man, you guys are in. You guys have been hitting it hard. So we got the endorsement, and from there it was like, okay, now we're going to send you we're going to send you a bunch of T-shirts and shot glasses and stuff with your logo on it. You can't sell it, but you can use it to promote yourselves, and that's what we've done ever since. And It's been great. They've done nothing but hook us up, and I'm eternally grateful for these opportunities they've given us. And it definitely makes people look at you a little different, especially when you're trying to book tours across the country. I remember emailing people from Tennessee or Chicago and saying, hey, we're in Banff, California, we're trying to tour, and they're like, oh, yeah, we'll get back to you, and you don't hear anything. But then when you say, hey, we're a Jägermeister sponsored band, they go, oh, okay, well, when do you want to play? It was weird.
Right.
You see it, and you're like, oh, okay, like it gave us some legitimacy, some backing there. So
I can see that.
Next thing you know, I'm sending them official posters with Jägermeister Presents Sangria on them, and that right there alone was a nice foot in the door. And then once you got to the venue, you see them plastered over the walls, and you're like, okay, cool, this is working. And even with fans, I've noticed people take you a little more seriously when they see that you're actually out there, endorsed by a major brand,
right?
And you're actually out there hitting it hard, playing shows, and they see your website. You're trying to present yourself in a professional manner. They take you a little more serious, and then you put out quality music on top of that. I think it just gives you the full package. So I mean, every day we're still striving to figure out what to do next. I mean, it's not an easy thing, and the business isn't what it once was. I mean,
right.
When we first started this band in '99, it seemed like, all you got to do is do this. You get reps to come out to your show, you get signed. You get the next big thing. Awesome. I'm going to get a Roadrunner and all these labels to come out here.
Right. And
then slowly you see everything deteriorate. You see the whole digital age come through, which is a double-edged sword. It's helpful. You got fans in Germany and Brazil.
Right, to get your music out there, it definitely is helpful.
But I think it also kind of takes away a little bit because the digital age, everybody wants MP3s, and I mean, I was looking for songs online one day. I'm not going to lie, I went down there to download some for free, and I set up for shits and giggles. I'm gonna type in Sangre. Typed it in, and there was our whole full ass album, and I'm like, oh, okay, so no wonder anybody can just get it online for free anywhere, and you can't be mad at it, you're grateful that it's out there, people are listening to it, people are downloading it.
Right.
But at the same time, it's hard to make a buck.
We had
it's really hard to make money.
We had a band come on, and they actually promoted the fact that their CD was downloaded illegally a certain amount of times. They're like, yes, we got our CD out to that many people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the point to your point, it's hard to make some money, and that's where we're doing shows and having cool merch and stuff like that. And like you said, a good sponsor to back you.
Yeah, and that's where it's all at nowadays. Realistically, if you want to make money in this business, you got to get on the road. You got to tour, get some little guarantees here and there, and sell your merchandise. Because I mean, they can download your music for free, but they can't really get your shirts for free unless they're bootlegging them. At that point, I mean, if they're doing that too, I mean, kudos, go for it. Put our shirts out there. We were playing on the House of Blues with Brujeria a couple years back, and I remember my guitar player coming in and saying, "Dude, there's a guy out there selling shirts with our pictures on it." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I swear to God." He's like, "The flyer that you made for the show." So he goes out there and he kind of strong-armed the guy and was like, check it out, man, my senior made that design, and, give us some shirts.
Right.
So the guy was just like, oh, no, I didn't do it. I'm just selling them. Here. And he handed him some shirts. So he brought them in, and he's like, yeah, there you go. Our pictures are on a T-shirt that they're bootlegged outside the House of Blues. Well, that's kind of cool.
Shit, I'm going to just try that sometime.
Yeah, it's cool. I was like, hey, at least it shows that people gave a damn to put us on a shirt.
Yeah, you can hit us up on Saturday for the shirts that we got for you guys.
Yeah. I'll find some guy down there in Inglewood or something to bootleg him.
Right. Oh, man.
That's pretty funny, man. So you're also...
It's been a long road, man. It's been a long road, but we're having a good time, and, we're just making the best of it. And like I said, just being... Now that we're taking a little break here for the next couple of months with all our personal stuff, it's like, what better way to end it with a killer local show like Kosher Metal Fest, and then, doing this Rockwell Festival in Jacksonville, Florida next weekend. So it's a cool 1-2 punch,
That is awesome.
So you guys have 2 CDs out, right?
Well, technically we have, let me see, put an EP out in 2001 called Internal Bleeding. That was our first EP, a 6-song EP. We did an LP, I guess you can call it, in 2003 called Carrion, which is about 8 or 9 songs. I can't remember. 2005, we put out Evolution is Necessary, which was also an EP. We did a limited run of Rude Awakening album that we eventually kind of scrapped because the quality wasn't the greatest. We just kind of put it out, and afterwards we're like, nah, let's redo this. So then we put out Rude Awakening, The Great Tribulation. And that was 2011, I believe.
Right.
That was our first official album. It was, you know, full on, I think 11, 12, 13 songs, you know, nice artwork, and, you know, put a lot of time and effort into putting that album out.
Kick-ass sound.
Yeah, and it came out really good. You know, we were really happy with it. And the new thing we've been working on, it seems like an eternity, but we just, you know, we've been going through, we write these songs, and we like them for a while, and then kind of like, I don't like them anymore.
Right.
We scrap them, and then next thing you know, we pick apart a certain song, and we add to this song, and, you know, the guitarist will say, I got this riff, and go, oh, that riff goes really well with the other riff, and so we collaborate, and next thing you know, you make a song out of two other songs, and what we have right now, I don't know if you guys played, someone told me that you guys played a song on I don't know which song you guys played.
We played Endless Battle.
Okay, yeah, that's a new one.
Right, that was awesome.
Brand new song. That's the first time it's been played, you know, publicly, aside from in our cars. So it premiered, debuted here on Kosher Metal, Metalocity.
Wow, thank you, sir.
You heard it first,
right?
On Metalocity.
And that was my first time hearing it.
Yeah, awesome, man. So, you know, we got that song along with another 3 brand new songs that are recorded, ready to go. We also redid our song Blossom, which is an original song from 2001 from the Internal Bleeding EP.
Right.
We decided to redo it because everybody's been asking about it for years, and it's a ballad. And for a while there, we were like, should we do it? Should we not do it? You know, everything we're writing is pretty heavy right now, and this song is a ballad. You know, it's pretty much a ballad. You know, do we do it? But it was just like, you know, it's a good song, and we're matured. We're at that age now where it's like, who gives a shit what people think?
Yeah.
Like, let's just play what we want to play.
Throw it out there.
This song, let's put it out there. Let's recreate it with this lineup and see how it sounds. And it sounded great, you know, and it's gotten a great response. And, you know, it's been all over, you know, people have been reposting it online and, you know, commenting on our YouTube page. So it's nice. We did a music video for it, and there's that song along with the 4 new ones, and we did a cover of a Brujeria song, Matando Güeros, which is a pretty cool song. So we got those 6 songs that we're going to put out as an EP, and we have, I think, 5 other songs ready to be recorded. We've been just jamming them and trying to perfect them. But they're next level too, man. They're great. They're heavy. They're a little progressive. It's just evolution. You know, our band has constantly been evolving our sound, and you know, we're still always song there, and you always hear it and go, okay, that sounds like them. Right. But you know, we've always experimented a little bit, and our influence is so diverse that our sound, in my opinion, is kind of one of its own. You know, I don't feel like we are following a trend, and I don't feel like we really fit in with one category. You know, people always ask, like, oh, well, what kind of metal are you? What subgenre are you? It's like, what is metal?
It can become convoluted.
Yeah, because then you got people like, oh, well, we're doom, deathcore, melodic, thrash. You know, you're like, what?
Pick
like,
one.
You know, we're gent, progressive post-gent, hardcore, you know, something. And I'm like, no, we're just metal, man. We're a metal band, you know?
That's cool.
That's it. I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you, man. Like, well, what do you guys like? Like, you know, I like Sepultura, I like Suicidal, I like Tool, I like Slayer, you know, I mean, like In Flames at the Gates. I mean,
for sure.
My influences are very, you know, they're out there, you know, and same thing with the other guys. Some guys like punk rock, and some guys like, you know, heavy metal. Some guys like this alternative. Other guitar player, he's into, you know, early Sabbath and Randy Rhoads, and you know, everybody's got their thing. Right. We just get together and we create this off the wall, different stuff.
Well, we're looking forward to checking it out this Saturday night.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. It's gonna be a good show. I urge everybody out there that's listening to come out to the show. It's gonna be great. You know, solid lineup, 2 stages. It's pretty cheap cover for 2 stages, in my opinion. And we play, I think, 11:30. I'm not sure the exact time. I don't have it written down. It's after 11. I know that for sure.
Yeah, the exact time.
But it's gonna be a cool show. Yeah, we have some new merch getting printed up right now for the road, but we're also we'll have some this Saturday.
Right on.
And a bunch of free giveaway stuff from Jaeger. A bunch of new free giveaway stuff from Jägermeister. So, you know, thanks to Jägermeister. They're always hooking us up. We appreciate all their support. Proud to be part of that family. And like I said, we'll have a lot of giveaways from them and a bunch of other stuff. And just, you know, I urge everybody to come out and party with us this Saturday.
So if people want to check out more of your music or learn more about the band, what's the best way for them to learn more? Do you have a website you want to throw out there?
Well, we're on Facebook like everybody else. So Facebook.com/Sangre Metal. We're also on Instagram and Twitter at Sangre Metal. And you can find our music for streaming or for sale and our Bandcamp page, which is www.sangremetal.bandcamp.com.
Awesome.
Oh, you know what? One more thing. YouTube. We got a couple music videos up there. You guys get a chance to go out there and like them and comment and, give it a thumbs up or whatever. It's youtube.com/Sangre Official.
Yeah,
So,
we
I think
were
that's
just
all
checking
I think
that
that's all the websites. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think that's all the websites. And I'm sure there's more. Just Tumblrs and Pinterests and, like we always say, YouPorns and browsers and stuff like that. So. You never know what you might find on those sites.
Right. Well, hey, man, we just want to say thanks again for coming on the show at 8 o'clock, and we do appreciate you bumping that up a half hour to hang out with us, and we're
Definitely looking forward to it on Saturday.
Saturday night, man. So if everybody listening, you want to come out, you want to have a kick-ass time, it's going to be at Malone's. You're going to check out Sangre. It's going to be sick.
Yes, and thank you guys again for having us and having me tonight, and we're looking forward to it, man.
All right, so we will hang out with you on Saturday. Drinks
Yes,
all
will.
around.
All right.
All right,
Get
man.
your shots.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk to you later, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too. And there you have it.
Yep.
Henry from Sangre. Just
Kick-ass
like I
dudes.
said, cool dudes. Awesome band.
I cannot say that you were a liar, sir.
Yeah, that's why, we're totally excited to always have them on board. They've done a lot of shows with us.
If I can give one little tidbit of advice.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Going to Florida.
I was waiting for this.
If you are attacked by an alligator, it is recommended that you take your thumb and
Whoa.
jab it into the alligator's eye socket
Oh, okay.
as hard as possible.
I thought that was going to go the opposite direction.
I did too. But you know what? That's a good safety tip.
I'm going to stick my thumb right up its bum.
In the event that you're at this metal festival to check out Sangre, and it should get overrun by alligators.
That's definitely a helpful tip right there.
Or crazy fans. I mean, it would probably work just the same.
But yeah, I would imagine, a thumb to the eye socket. Ah!
The lawsuits.
That'd slow me down.
It would hinder my ability to do a lot of things, that's for sure. So yeah, dude, fucking Sangre this Saturday at Malone's in Santa Ana.
Right.
It's a damn good price for a damn good metal show.
Yep, and we're going to hear some more Sangre coming up later on in the show. But coming up in about a half an hour, we have Cage coming on the show. What
Yes, sir.
was it? Do you catch the gentleman's name?
I don't think
I don't recall. Oh, well, okay, we're going to be having a member of Cage calling in. I can't believe we don't have his name on deck, but that's because we had technical issues and we were scrambling in the moment. So we're improvising. We'll get through it. It's going to be awesome. Hang out. We're going to hear some Cage coming up in this mix.
This is Jarvis Leatherby from the band Night Demon. You are listening to Metalocity with Haystack and Steven Steele on koshermetal.com.
What's up, everybody? We are back live and loud right here on Metalocity, at least for this short moment. We figured we were going to cut in because... Well, go ahead and throw it out there, man.
We figured we were going to cut in so we could debut a new Slayer song.
That's right. We're going to hear a brand new fucking Slayer song that we've
Or
never heard before.
The Tom and Carrie show.
Right. Tom... Or Carrie and Dos Guys.
Well,
no,
it's
Carrie.
Tom and Carrie. It's like Tom
No,
and Jerry.
not Tom and Carrie, dude. It's Carrie and Tom.
It's too bad. My bad. I forgot that Carrie King always gets top billing.
There's a hierarchy here.
But it's like Tom and Jerry.
Right. You never
be
say
fucking
Jerry and
hilarious,
Tom, dude. It wouldn't be right if you said
It'd be
that.
fucking hilarious if they were caranging each other with fucking frying pans. Bah, the whole show. Or get Jackass to do it for them. They're
would
just
be
sitting there
pretty
fucking
cool.
jamming out and fucking bang.
Fuck, I'm for it.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I doubt that's what would be going through my mind if I was getting cranked. Dude, if I was one of Slayer and getting cranked in the face by one of the dudes at Jackass every night for however long,
That's just your gig? Do it every night?
I'd have to kill either myself or somebody else. Probably the dude swinging the frying pan every night.
You're like, this is what my life has come to. With the whap.
Queen.
How did I end up here for 5 years? The whap. I look like fucking Frankenstein.
That's literally one of my favorite yells in all time.
That's when that's when you know shit's exciting.
Have you guys ever heard the Wilhelm? I know you guys have because you've watched any movie that's ever been made. It's this fucking famous scream that's been in almost every damn movie imaginable.
On radio, nobody can see you nod. I mean,
I don't know if the microphone was on.
right.
Yes,
I tried it. I tried to make the.
It's equal parts goofy as. Oh no! You're thinking of the long scream. Actually,
Yeah.
that's a different Wilhelm. That's a
It
separate.
was in Broken Arrow when he kicked him out of the train.
That's why they name it the long scream, because it's
Okay.
it's that.
Yeah.
The one you hear in Metalocalypse all the time.
Oh, we have it here.
Oh.
No, actually, the Wilhelm was like a series of 3 screams that this dude did.
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
and
him
it's
started
been
on
in
the
every
Wilhelm fucking thing.
It's been in every fucking movie you've ever seen, and it's to the point where you're
got
like,
it?
oh yeah, we have all 3 versions. I guess not willing to play it right now. I believe it
No,
was
that
called
was-
Wilhelm.
Yeah,
Just
look
got
it up,
atta-
dude.
We
Not
just got
machine
attacked
gun.
by a
Wrong fucking show, dude. Nobody gives a fuck
got
about
us.
Wilhelm fucking whatever, dude. The 3 screams. I know. I sat through that shit. It's
Well,
long
you
and boring.
fucking guys
Actually,
made me
he was
interested.
a fucking singer of the Purple People Eater.
Yep, that's a fucking amazing.
Well, thanks a lot there, Debbie Downer.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Fucking purple
What
paper
the-
leader.
What is the screen?
That's claim to fame right there.
Apparently, you're gonna, according to Steve over here, you're gonna have to look it up there.
Dude, you have a smartphone.
Use your own
Fucking
stupid
type-
ass smartphone.
I'm having trouble with it. Technical difficulties.
Me and my phone are on the skids right now. We're taking a break.
Wilhelm
talk
fucking
it.
scream, dude. Type that shit in. It's that fucking easy.
I'll get it for him. Don't worry.
Thanks
dude.
God.
All right. We'll try and find it at some point. Go on with the show.
Dude, just send him the fucking
Go
link.
on.
Stop the show. Hold on.
All right. No, look.
Pump the brakes.
You have it. In
I'm
the,
gonna fill your
Fuck
error.
this new Slayer song that's about to come out, dude.
Ooh. No.
Slayer
no.
who?
Wilhelm scream, dude.
What if that new Slayer song is all Wilhelm scream, dude?
They replaced Tom with
I actually.
all 3 screams.
It is actually
Oh.
the third thing on Google right here. Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, dude. It's a
Right.
it's a thing, dude. It's literally been in
Right.
every single.
Let me
fucking
know when
movie
you
that
guys
you've
are
ever-
done. And
I'm
then-
done.
All right. No.
If I could drop this mic, I would.
I'm more interested in the Slayer song than.
Oh, it's Tom and Carrie, or Carrie and Tom. Sorry, my bad. As pointed out earlier.
Right, you don't say Jerry and Tom. It's fucking Tom and Jerry. What the fuck? That's causing crazy feedback. Or static. I mean,
Oh man. So okay, the new Slayer song. It's available for download, streaming, I believe,
yep, when the staleness comes.
when the stillness comes. And you know, it's got, I would assume, Gary Holt's soloing where Jeff Hanneman would be, or you know, Kerry King's just
I assume
basically
it
jerking
was,
off the entire album.
That's what I assumed. I figure it's Kerry King throwing down all the leads and playing all the rhythms.
Well,
and then when they go
he
on
would play
tour,
all the rhythms.
fucking
He would play all the rhythms, even though Jeff would come up with the song. By the time he said, by the time he was warmed
Right.
up in the studio, he was just good to go. And Jeff Hanneman was too worried about hockey. He was like, "Yeah, just tell me when I need to solo." So he'd come in and fucking just solo, but he would use Jeff's rig.
that's cool.
So
Well-
all those years, it was like from Seasons in the Abyss on. That's what they were doing.
Just know, Slayer, if you're listening, I'm judging you by this song right now.
Judgment will be laid
Yeah.
down.
You may be done in my book, depending on if I like this song or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And with this, with the
I'm
title,
throwing-
like
yeah.
with when the stillness comes.
We'll see. It may be the end comes. Anyway, we'll let the song judge. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Well, there you have it. You know what? To me, it sounded like Slayer. With that being said, I think Slayer is a good band. You know, I'm pretty into them.
So you take back everything you've said over the past few weeks?
Well, I don't know.
You know, they've retained their sound since Gary Holt's been in the band. They've retained it. So I mean,
That they have. I'll give them credit there.
it's just not. I don't think it'll have like. Well, new Slayer albums. Of course, we don't know what's going to become. You know, like that song from that album when it's coming out. You know, but none of them really on the last album. None of them struck me as like, yes, that's the next South of Heaven, or like that'll be reference to when they talk about Slayer.
Right. Unnamed source thought it was gay.
Ouch, man.
I don't know if he wanted me to say that on the show, but
Wow. Wow. That's,
I was just throwing it out there. Sorry, man. If you're listening.
If you're listening, 805-409-8585 to go ahead and bitch Steve out verbally if you care to do it live on air.
I thought it was good over here. It was
I've-
kind of old school.
You know what?
They maintain their sound, and that's what they're going to do. Slayer. They're going to just do that.
Well, I was going to elaborate a little bit on what I was saying. When I said it sounds like Slayer, however, that being said, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is something, awesome that I want to listen to. It sounds like something that I've kind of heard already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of blank. I will always love Slayer for what they did and what they do, but it's not going to be the same. It's all Kerry King's riffs. It's all Kerry King, 24/7 on that. So like I said, there's not a South of Heaven or Rain and Blood or a War Ensemble. There's none of the killer like, yes, that was fucking awesome.
Right.
I think Payback, probably off of God Hates Us All, was one of those moments where I was like, yes.
Like, when I heard, Rain and Blood, I was like, that is fucking sick.
The one that hooked me into getting into Slayer was actually Blood Red off of Decade of Aggression.
And that's where I'm going, is when I say this song sounds like a Slayer song, but it's not one of the Slayer songs that are like, oh my god, this fucking defines Slayer as a band.
Yeah, there's no hell yeah. There's no there's not a hell yeah moment on their last CD. I don't.
And the reason I think that it should, maybe this is just me thinking, but the reason it should be that way is because they're trying to continue on after they've lost a couple members of the band due to circumstances and shit. So you would think, because they're trying to continue on, they're going to put forth even more extra effort to try to
make it sound.
That way fans aren't like, well, these guys are still jamming, and we don't think Pantera should be jamming because there's a dude down, but there's two dudes down out of Slayer, and they're still trying to. So is it reaching?
I mean, there's.
Or is the music that's going to come out going to be like some shit that's going to be like, oh, this is some fucking Slayer? Not like, oh, this sounds like a Slayer song, but this is what fucking Slayer's about.
Well, same with Leonard Skinner. There's only 2 members of that band left. And,
right.
They said once that all the original members are gone, they're done. But, I mean, I can imagine Kiss doing that. It's half a Kiss.
No, I can't imagine.
It's half a Kiss. I mean, they're going to be touring they're going to be on the farewell tour
They're
forever.
going to sell their name to another band who's just going to replace the characters.
I'm still steadfast at Mini Kiss.
And there'll be a mini Kiss.
And there'll be a mini...
and maybe even a minier Kiss. I don't even know.
Minier Kiss? Holy crap. Minimus Kicks? I'm just throwing the name out there.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but sure.
Minimus Kiss? You said, miniest kiss? I mean, minimus?
Oh, okay.
What about of all gargantuan dude? Maximus Kiss?
I would appreciate no more Kiss, actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't reach over and try and pucker one up on you.
I don't. There was enough of Kiss.
There's only 2 members of Kiss left, the original lineup.
Quoting an old guy back in the day, he told me Kiss wasn't even popular back when they were popular. He didn't.
Juki was a Kiss fan.
Pantera was.
Dime was a huge Kiss fan. He was. He got the dude's name. He got Ace Frehley's name tattooed underneath a fucking tattoo of Ace Frehley. Wow. He already had the tattoo. And then when he met him,
double it up, dude.
When he met him, he tore his shirt open to fucking show the Ace Frehley tattoo. Ace Frehley signed it, and he went off and got it tattooed in, immediately.
Dimebag?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was when he met him with Snake Sabo. It was like a Guitar World.
I mean, he produced some pretty good music. So. I mean, produced, made, whatever.
Oh yeah, well he was kind of producing it too.
He kind of played a guitar and made people go, yeah.
So we're scheduled to have one of the members from Cage calling. I believe it was Sean Peck. I believe. I could have been mistaken. So that could be happening any time right about now.
You know, once I thought I was wrong, but I was only mistaken.
It's happened. Now, I got the confirmation email, so I'm pretty sure we're confirmed. The jukes box always comes through.
These guys have an extensive collection of music
Yeah, yes, they do. Shit.
with awesome names, dude. These are like,
Damn, they have a fucking pretty good category, don't they?
yeah. I mean, they have, you know, even a DVD, 2-disc DVD.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Right on. I'm all looking at it. I forgot. You know what? Just because I'm looking at it doesn't mean the listeners are looking at it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
they got,
true.
They got a pretty cool website.
Hey, I'd like to chime in on a little bit of a survival tip for Florida.
Oh, this could be like a segment thing.
Yeah.
You
So,
So I
would say
stuck
this-
my I stuck my alligator stick and thumb in his eye twice.
Okay,
and
that was number like 1 pretty much because alligators are probably what you want to watch out for.
one of the things. Yeah.
Number 10 would be if you get a job in Florida, it's much like prison. If somebody talks shit, you have to beat them up.
While on duty or off, or just in general.
Just in general, really. I mean, especially
It don't
if-
matter. You got to rep your shit.
If it's Walmart, I mean, it's pretty much. You know.
So if I'm working in an office and somebody like takes my sandwich at lunchtime,
Yes.
I should just
You-
fucking haul off and
you-
beat the shit out of them,
Yeah, you have to beat their ass really quickly,
or else everybody's gonna take my sandwich.
Yes, exactly. It's much.
So what you're saying is it's all about the sandwiches.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's just the prison mentality. If somebody fucks with you,
Prison mentality.
you've got to like defend yourself immediately.
No
It's-
one punks you. I mean, fuck.
It's southern. It's kind of a southern thing, but definitely
The whole state,
in
or
Florida.
any particular areas?
I would say the whole state, even if it's
Oh,
the
shit.
medical industry.
You know, if someone they're like,
Yeah.
"Throw down, motherfucker!"
It's like, hey,
Let me set down this scalpel for a moment while
I
I,
don't
just
like
fucking
how you
extract some
filled
shit
out
out of
this
your face.
paperwork, and you're like, what? Really? Yeah.
What you looking at, fool?
Right. That's
Kind of
fucking
shit like,
fucked up.
okay, dude. No one punks me.
That's
Yeah, listen in Florida.
Keeping it real.
Wu Tang.
It's kind of worrisome. I kind of developed a reputation for being a smart-ass nurse at the place that I worked at before.
You have no
see?
problem in Florida
You'll
from
be
judging from
fine.
actually. I didn't even
Yeah.
see you when that whole conversation was
She's
going down.
fine.
You were obstructed. Yeah, he was talking. I was
Shit.
like, "Huh, that's right." You pipe up right there, and I was like, "You're gonna have fun."
Yep. Shit. I
If
feel bad
that's
for
the case,
Florida. You're showing up.
Have you been
No,
working out?
yeah.
You've been working out, right? Because you're just gonna walk up and just beat the shit out of every single person that comes. You're all, "Hey,
Well,
how's it
she's-
going?" They're all,
she's
"What?"
looking
You're all,
for
"What the fuck?
raise."
Flannels off, bitch."
Just don't mention anything about California. You should be fine.
well,
And definitely don't call it SoCali or SoCal.
Right.
That's a no-no.
And freeways out there don't start with the word "the" at the beginning.
It's
Right. Whatever interstate you're looking for.
they're all 2 lanes.
That's a good tip.
There's only 2 lanes.
Believe me, I've been called on that very thing. So I'm telling you that because I've been called on it on the road.
I remember that story.
Yep. All right, dude. I think we got our call
hey,
coming
look at
in.
that, yeah.
Let's check it out. If it connects.
Yeah, it will.
We did have technical issues earlier, so.
Hello,
sometimes
you
never
are
can
on air
tell.
with Kosher Metal and Metalocity. Hello?
Technical issue?
No. I'm just not seeing a...
You broke it, dude. Way to go.
Broke it. Oh, wait. Hello?
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Whoa. Damn.
check 1, 2.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's Sean Peck.
What's happening?
Right on from Cage. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, man, all kinds of good stuff going on.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Let me just say that I like your guys' website, and you guys have a pretty cool fucking discography going on. And so we're pretty excited to check you guys out this Saturday night at the Kosher Metal 4th anniversary show.
Yeah, very cool. We've been around over 20 years, and playing our Judas Priest on steroid stuff, and I've traveled the world. And last time I was at Malone's, it was my other band with my other band, Death Dealer. So,
Oh,
so
right.
the second time I've ever played there. It's a really cool venue.
Right. Death Dealer. we've jammed them that band on the show before. What was it, Stu Marshall?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
I got the opportunity to meet him while he was out here from Australia visiting, and that was cool. I got to do an interview with him.
He's a sweetheart of a guy.
Yeah, totally cool dude. It was a great interview.
Cool, man.
So right on, man. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see this Saturday night.
Well, shit. Besides me being, like, pretty sick, we just did a show Saturday night, and I was like, I got some kind of weird flu that, like, got in my eyes, and my eyes were, like, swollen shut.
Oh, shit.
At the last show. So I got over that, and now I've got this freaking cough. But, you know, I think we've canceled, like, one show in the 23 years that we've been as a band. So I'm a Viking, so I'll get up there no matter in what condition, man, and I'll go for it. So, but I'm usually able to fake it pretty good.
Me too.
We're just we kind of pride ourselves in our live, you know, set. Our story is, you know, we started being a metal band in like '92, and it was kind of like the grunge era was coming in, and we just kind of we were the ones still wearing the leather and spikes, and we got a lot of big gigs early on in our career, you know, opening for all kinds of bands that still had pretty good drawing power in the early '90s, even though we were, you know, not that good at all. But it forced us to be, you know, good entertainers.
Right.
And, you know, we opened for Maiden, we opened for frickin'
shit.
Priest, we've opened for, you know, Scorpions, and like every other, you know, 80s band you can think of. And so, you know, even early on when we weren't that good of a band musically, we just had to at least be able to entertain and not get booed off the stage. So that,
You guys
now
have a
that
gift,
we, you know,
huh?
our music and songs caught up, you know, now we've got the whole package, and you know, very, very experienced, and there's always something magical when we get ready to start. People like trip out and go, "Whoa, what's this all about?" So
Nice.
you'll be in for a treat.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, dude. We're looking forward to checking you guys out and hearing some awesome, well, like you said, Priest on steroids.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, everything is really fast, and I'm just screaming the whole time. So it's like super challenging, man. Every song I look back at the drummer, and he's just, you know, huffing and puffing, and, you know, I'm always living life on the edge vocally, and that's just how I was. You know, we were raised, you know, this kind of style. It was just, you know, it was Maiden, it was Priest, it was Testament, and Wasp, and Metal Church, and
Oh, right.
all that
on.
stuff kind of thrown into a blender. But the most important thing is you got to have good songs, and there's a lot of, you know, you've seen a million bands and a lot of talented musicians, but it really takes the combination of the talent, the stage charisma, and the songs to really set yourself.
I agree
What's that?
100%. I agree 100%. And you point out, you know, one of the things is you were able to get these huge shows because you were able to entertain crowds, even though you may not have been the best band musically at that point in your career. However, you had something that a lot of bands are trying to achieve, which is to have that stage presence and to be able to go on and just have that fan feedback and reaction. So, I mean...
Yeah, we, you know, people that haven't even never heard a Cage song, by the second chorus, they're, you know, singing along because they can get the vibe of what's going on. And
Right.
we, in Europe, you know, we've had some good success. But one of the biggest magazines out there was called Heavy Magazine. And the last 4 albums have been Album of the Month 4 times in a row. That's like no other band out there ever did that. So we kind of hold that claim to fame. In Europe, they take like all the releases of the month and they rate them. You know, they'll have like 10 reviewers
Right.
rate the albums, and then they'll get a score and they'll rank them on these charts. So it's pretty cool. And, you know, like I said, we've 4 in a row. We got number 1, which is a big achievement. It's
That's
funny
cool.
because 2 of the 4 years, Dream Theater was number 2, and we always make a joke that, you know, Dream Theater's looking the second time they got beat by us. Probably was like, who the hell is this Cage band? Jesus, they beat us again.
Right. They're finding
So,
out, huh?
But yeah, man, looking for. Hopefully, we'll survive, and hopefully, I'll get a little bit better by then. But like I said, we dress up in black leather and studs, and that's the only way we know how to do metal.
Right on. Right on. Damn. Well, I hope you feel better. That sucks. Yeah, you got a cold. It's been going around.
Yeah, I haven't had a cold for a year, and that was a year ago when I was on the tour with Death Dealer over in Eastern Europe, where we opened for the Metal All Stars, and we played
right. I recall
Istanbul and Moscow and freaking Stockholm and
killer tour.
And like Stu Marshall gave me a freaking cold like on the third show. He's like, mate, I don't even have a cold, mate. I'm fine, mate. I'm like, dude, you're not fine. No, mate, I'm totally okay. And then I got it and it fucking sucked.
Yep.
But, you know, like I said, the show must go on and everything went all right.
Right. The difference between okay and not okay is like laying in bed or standing up.
Yeah. But, you know, when you're on plane, I mean, that was an arena tour. It was incredible. It's like, you know, 9 arena shows in a row, and it doesn't matter
That's
what you're
hardcore.
feeling like. The adrenaline takes over, and you just, like, go out there and you go, let me hear you, Moscow.
Right, and just throw it out there, huh? That's fucking cool.
Now, you got, I got one other thing I don't know if you guys know. Are you guys Merciful Fate or King Diamond fans?
Oh, totally. They're going to be, King Diamond's going to be, the Mayhem Festival, Slayer.
I don't know if you saw the news. I think it was released last week, but I'm singing with Michael Denner and Hank Sherman and Smelly Shaw in the new Denner Sherman Project band.
Oh shit, that's cool.
So that's going to be pretty big news, and that's going to be a touring entity. So that's
damn
a lot of big news coming out. So now I got three bands to go have some fun with, assuming I survive.
Right, that's a lot to manage, huh?
Oh, that's great, man. Everything got the new Cage album is coming out in June, the new Death Dealers in July. I mean, I think that Denner Sherman will be out in August, so it's going to be a Sean Peck overload here in 2015.
Right.
Nice, very cool, man.
So I have a question. When you guys do the Death Dealer show, are you guys going to be doing any U.S. shows?
Right now, we just have Europe and Australia planned, so the U.S. probably wouldn't happen until 2016, the way the schedule's looking.
Right.
But we just did 2 shows in L.A. when we shot our music video.
Oh, awesome.
In L.A. in November, and we did Malone's, and we did the Bass Players Love Hate Lounge. It's got a restaurant that's really cool. It was a really fun show.
Right. So, okay, that makes sense now.
Timelines are lining up for Steve.
Right. That was about the same time that I did the interview with him. We hung out at a Mexican restaurant for lunch, and we took the interview there. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so really good band, though. You know, this is my favorite Cage lineup that we've got. We've got some young kids in it, and it's just like I said, it's my favorite lineup. So these dudes they just rock like live. They just go off, and it's really cool to have these guys in the band.
Awesome. And
so,
you guys have a album coming out in June, huh?
Yeah, Ancient Evil. It's a you guys are fans of King Diamond. This is a 76-minute horror concept album.
Oh, cool.
Based on a 150-page mini novel that I wrote that takes place in 1869 London, England. It's real H.P. Lovecraft inspired, and
that sounds sick, man.
The pre-order people, are getting a copy of. I already narrated the audio book, and there's an e-book, and then there's actually the paperback book, and
well, if you wanted to send us one, you can too. I would be totally inclined to check it out. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. If you have an e-reader, I can send you an e-book, or I can send you the audiobook link, and you can sit there and listen to me narrate the whole thing. It came out pretty good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the audiobook would be awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and send me an email or text me your email on this line, and I'll get it out so you can check it out.
All right, sick. That's cool, man. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, I should probably let you go, and I need to get some frickin' healing
Some
orange
beauty
juice or
rest.
something.
Right, man.
Get
Well,
some beauty rest.
Easy sleep.
right, well, we do appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us despite the fact that you're not feeling well, and we're looking forward to hearing some fucking Cage this Saturday night at Kosher Metal's 4th anniversary show.
Let's do it. Can't wait.
All right, man. Well, feel better, and we will see you Saturday night.
Saturday.
All right, hail and kill.
All right, later, man.
All right.
Oh, there you have it.
Yeah, I hope he feels better.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
Something's buzzing like it's going to take off.
Yeah, I do hear that slightly.
All right.
Someone's car?
Airplane.
Oh, it's an airplane. Blasty's cursed
Doesn't
airplanes.
that airplane know to divert its airspace when we're doing the show?
I can go flag him down with my flashlight.
Shit, this is Metalocity, not some bullshit. Shit.
Kick some ass. Get your ass down here so
You know
I
what?
can kick it.
That's the kind of week I've had. Fuck it all.
You weren't born with enough middle fingers this week, huh?
Well, sometimes things line up the way you think that they're gonna, and then
Yeah.
you get surprised with.
Know that one well.
You get a new situation, and then all of a sudden this left fielder comes in where, hey, can you take on this other situation too?
Okay, so left field has been coming in
And
a lot, and
I'm not gonna
I'm
throw it
under
out
the
there,
firm
but-
belief that 2015 can eat a bag of flaccid dicks.
It could become a long-term commitment too. Like
2015? Fuck, I hope not.
No,
I mean, locked in for at least a year, right?
Oh, see, my cell phone's already got off. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Talking about this on air? Are you gonna name drop? I know you're not gonna fucking name drop. I'm about to name drop. Shit, I'm crazy.
Shit, I'm dropping them like they're hot. Oh God.
You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
I should probably shut the fuck up as well, but I don't know any better. Man. So, Mom hosted a teen sex party for mother of 5.
That's out of
35
left
arrested for
field.
illicit bash.
Like we're talking about rock
Georgia.
things.
Okay, so it happened in Georgia.
Yeah, no, I'm clear on this one.
Are you driving through Georgia? You could play guilty by association.
2 counts of contributing to the delinquency. Oh wait, hold on. Here, sorry, I had to turn the mic off.
I'm glad you did.
Do we have another Florida survival tip?
No, I was just saying, were they selling brownies? It's just
Nope, dude. It's not a stand.
gosh,
They don't have shit for sale.
Actually, wait, hold on. They had a recent marijuana alcohol naked twister bash.
Oh, there you go.
That was not in Florida.
there was no
Georgia.
brownies at
It
that.
was Georgia.
I'm not
It was a neighbor.
interested.
No, but he's
brownies,
talking about
there
like
was
he wants
marijuana
to
there. We
hit
don't
it up
know.
on the way.
It just
you
says
know?
marijuana. It doesn't say whether it was edibles or whether it was.
You could drive through Georgia on
the
your
smoke
way.
man.
That's a little bit out of the way.
A little bit.
You know.
But for this kind of entertainment,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is
you
a
got to go
sex
out of the
party.
way to get to avoid Georgia to get to Florida.
I guess you don't want to have fun. That's all. Yeah. You don't like living life to its fullest. That's cool.
Right? Because what person doesn't want to be arrested for statutory rape?
Well,
Where is your
actually,
mind, you sicko?
Negative on that.
Nobody said anything about-
she was arrested on 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor in conjunction with
Right.
that.
Where does
Although it
your
was
mind go?
Georgia,
Statutory
so-
rape.
Statutory rape. That's a
They
little harsh there.
discriminate.
Well, because she was caught having sex with one of the 16-year-olds.
Oh, was she?
Yes.
Did you read the story?
No, they were talking about it on news radio.
Oh, so you
News
can believe
radio.
everything you
Yeah,
believe
right.
on the
news
radio. huh?
That's just bad as the internet.
I
Or
only
internet
believe
radio.
what you
Hey,
guys
everything
say.
is real on the internet.
Don't
I've
listen.
seen it.
Yeah, don't believe internet radio.
You don't need to go there. You just need to fucking see a video.
You heard the disclaimer at the beginning of the show. We don't know shit. I'm fucking ignorant.
Never go full Kanye.
Never go any Kanye. Look at this one. Let's see. This happened in New York.
Of course it did.
If it didn't happen in Florida, it just happened a little bit north of that foot. Idiot Long Island high school student wears homemade
Idiot.
Auschwitz T-shirts with swastika.
What did
Well, I
you
guess
get?
that is a pretty dumb thing to do.
That's kind of retarded.
Well, maybe he was trying to make some kind of statement, you know, and everybody's just taking it the wrong way. Like,
Look
I'm
at me, I'm a
against this.
dick.
Yeah, fucking hate me, beat me.
Maybe it's like, I hate, and he draws a picture of swastika on it,
you know, did you call it a swastika?
or whatever.
Holy crap, dude! Do you have a problem with your arm there, dude? You have to get therapy for that. You know, that is pretty retarded. The only thing that would have made it actually funny is if they have numbers on the back of that. Oh,
Like a jersey?
This is not funny
no,
at
like
all,
a series
though.
of
Come on.
Auschwitz, a series of them. Too soon? I mean, fuck. Christ.
Kosher
I'll
metal,
tell you that
dude.
jo-
You
I'll
drop
tell
a shot kosher metal. Yeah, what the fuck? This will be our last show.
Seriously.
Shit's owned by a Jewish guy. I'm just saying.
He's
There'll
got
be
a
no
sense
more
of
show.
humor. He's got a sense of humor.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope.
It's a gamble.
Okay, I'm not Jewish, but I'm the German side that doesn't like Nazis. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
fuck
We made
those
that abundantly clear.
Metalocity with Steven Steele and DJ Tron 2000.
The only crazy part about that is you only have to punch the information into that thing once.
That's right. I'm all be funny, make a joke. That's all. Yes, sir. You got it.
He's not
What's the
doing a
first
good
joke
job
it pumps out would be like a Jewish joke.
Oh Jesus!
Robo. Yeah,
I
no.
mean,
Maybe.
Yeah, no. Jewish joke, dude, not Christian joke.
son of a-
Yep. God, yes.
Anyway, survival tip.
Lay down
Florida.
some wrath. Maybe. Well,
No, I don't have.
Some wrath.
I
at least
mean,
not
I
on your
have-
journey while you're.
I have a lot of survival tips.
You're gonna hit the
Florida,
road, and
but
God's gonna be like, you know what? Today's the day I decided to lay down some wrath.
Lightning bolt. Here. I don't even know where the fuck it came from.
I think I got a text message from Florida about.
Oh shit.
Some shit about shit.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind of. That's what we're talking
Yep.
about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
check it out. We're gonna hear some Cage right now. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? We are back live and loud right here on Metalocity. You just heard our interviews with Henry from Sangre and
Sean Peck.
from Cage.
So,
With that being said, this Saturday,
at Malone's in Santa Ana,
right?
we're going to be doing the Kosher Metal 4th Anniversary show. We should have fanfare. We should have a fanfare sound effect.
Right. Additionally, to this awesome lineup, we're going to be hearing. We ourselves will be there too.
In person, in case you want to come down and punch me right in the fucking face.
Yeah, we'll be the dudes walking around trying to get interviews and
Hopefully not getting punched in the face.
just being awesome. So if you see us wandering around, just buy us some drinks. That's the best thing.
So if you see some dude being awesome, that's probably Steve. Go up and talk to him. He's all about that. If you see someone getting punched in the face, that's me. Come over and hand me a napkin at least.
I just play awesome on TV. You know, in real life, I'm not really that entertaining.
I doubt that. I've been amused by plenty of story by you, my friend.
I try to keep shit low
Plenty.
key now.
I'm
Shit
cool now,
was
man.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But lately, it's pretty mellow. I mean,
That's good. You know, I mean,
I could go into it, but
some of my favorite stories have come from your lips.
I'm just not going to go there right now.
I don't feel it's necessary at
Right.
this time of my. I was just watching this comedian that was like, repressed memories? You guys go to fucking therapy to get repressed memories? Why? That's like your mind closing up a box and saying, yeah, we're going to put this in the farthest corner and never touch that again. And then you
Right.
go to repressed therapy. He's like, what's in this box? Nightmares! I mean, it's true. So you would want to block that shit out, right?
Here's something I'm really quite familiar with.
Hearing that mentally, I've heard that
Yeah.
exact
It's
fucking
been a
thing
reoccurring theme in my life.
2 or 3 times a day there for a while.
Well, not that bad for me.
Ah.
My shit's okay now.
I used to do
yeah.
crazy shit. I still do,
Yeah.
but I do it more down low
Yeah,
than
I used to,
But I
but I still do too.
You still listen to Wilhelm?
To what?
The Wilhelm scream.
will hear it in every
Oh,
fucking movie I've
shit.
ever seen.
Not that shit again. Yeah, we'll finish watching that actually later. It's, I suppose, mildly entertaining. Even though I've
Mildly,
sat through it.
you sat
Yeah.
through the whole 12 minutes and change,
I did.
and were entertained. Were you not?
I was slightly amused.
Oh,
I go
God.
as far as say entertained.
It moved.
Not so much, yeah.
What's the phone number for anybody who may want to call in?
805-409-8585.
Right on.
The big scream from Broken Arrow.
The long scream.
Yeah, that one is, I would say, a little bit eclectic.
Yeah, well, that's the second
Dude,
Wilhelm. That's
no.
like the new reincarnation.
No,
Whoa.
fuck this conversation.
Careful, you might start throwing shit around here.
Yep. And other shit going on.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying some other shit.
You better bring it up quick.
Well, bring it up quick. All right, fine. Saturday. April 18th. At Malone's in Santa Ana.
Malone's.
Yes, this echo thing kind of rules.
I was going to do the story about a Tulsa man smoking drugs, shoots down his own front door, but that's actually much cooler what you were going to say.
Well, you know, with all these bands going on, fucking...
Hey, have you checked out our Facebook page? We have a Facebook page. In case anybody doesn't know, like that shit. Facebook. Metalocity.
That's right. Like that shit.
You know what's funny? We were out for how many years before we had a Facebook page? 2?
2.5?
Wow. Yeah. Our Facebook page is relatively new.
What? All right.
So if you go to koshermetal.com, there's a whole write-up about what you can expect to see. And
Malone's.
That cool banner that Unnamed Source made.
Indeed.
Good job.
It's actually an amazing list of bands from somebody from the sidelines over here.
That is 8 bands, $10, 21 and over at Malone's this Saturday. We have the Throwback Metal stage and the Metalocity stage.
Just hearing Cage and Songray, I mean, that was good music. So
We've
Joe Schmo says go check it out.
We've been privy to War Within. They played at the first anniversary show at Riverside.
Cool dudes. Chat with them, one of the dudes from that band on Facebook.
Very fucking very cool. Just like metal. It's not anything. It's just metal. It's not a subgenre. It's not post.
It sounded fucking badass. So
indeed.
Yeah, that's pretty
Sangra. You know they throw down. Dude, Moss was at the first show.
I remember they were,
as was Crossed,
right?
And Inferion Throne. I'm kind of excited to check these guys out too.
Yeah, I'm not familiar, so it will be entertaining to see what's up.
And it's 2 stages, man. It literally, like, one band gets done, and the other band is already set up and soundcheck, pretty much. So, it, like, literally you turn, and there's fucking more metal.
Yeah.
Then you turn again, and there's more fucking metal. And then you turn again, and it's more metal. It's fucking badass. It swaps out real quick. It's actually a brilliant design. And
we figured that since Martin couldn't make it due to scheduling conflicts, that we would try to go and hang out at both areas and support just everything. We're gonna see everything,
except for Martin.
Except for Martin.
I believe that's his birthday weekend.
Yeah. He couldn't change his birthday? My goodness.
Well, actually, his birthday's on the 19th, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You know,
he couldn't have bumped his birthday up a couple days?
Well, he couldn't have celebrated his birthday here?
Well, I don't know, but I'm not going to say that shit. I don't know.
Hey, look, we're established.
He probably has some shit going on that he couldn't fucking get out of.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a prior commitment long before.
Actually, if I remember correctly, we had to change the date of this to make it coincide more with the actual
just
4th
logistics.
anniversary. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because I actually talked to Martin about this briefly, and he had mentioned that. So.
He mentioned some shit, huh?
We're just airing some dirty laundry right here.
Hey,
the kosher metal team.
Where is it at again?
At Santa Ana at the. It's called Malone's, and it's presented by Kosher Metal and House of Metal. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude. It's a little bit of a trek from where we currently sit.
Jesus, that's putting it mildly. Well, not as far as a trek as you guys have. We're not driving to Florida kind of trek.
Yeah, no.
But I'm pretty lazy, and I really don't like driving around the block, let alone.
Anybody in Santa Ana or close to that should go to that show.
We're not even close to that. We're going to that show.
Right. You know what's funny? You know, when I was making fun about how I drive, and it puts me in a bad mood. So when I get behind the wheel and I'm like, fuck, I hate driving. And then all of a sudden I'm like, and fuck everybody around me.
I took the ride with you here.
They don't meet my high standards of driving expectations. And
no
therefore,
blinker?
Yeah.
That's why I'm never a passenger in your car.
What?
That's why I'm never a
that's just a
passenger
joke.
in your car. It freaking scares me.
That's just
like
stick.
Mr.
What are
Wheeler.
you talking about?
It's like that old Goofy cartoon with
near-death
Mr. Wheeler. He's
experience.
like driving all crazy and shit.
What? Damn. I was just talking shit. You're getting all real on me.
You know, let me just point out that I have seen, not from this man, but I have seen handfuls of change. Or
talk to unnamed source. He's a crazy motherfucker.
That's all you have to say. I know what that. Yeah.
I don't even.
A D-cell battery.
Actually, he's calmed down a lot, but
He is mellowed out quite a bit, but I remember one trip in particular.
Oh Jesus!
Was very.
I remember that trip too.
It was on our departure.
You know what? Let's not even go there, dude.
It was on our departure, and it was just fucking chaos.
Yeah,
it was beyond chaos, and I wasn't even in the car.
That's the wrong shit to air.
But that's what makes it for good radio, though.
Right.
You have to fucking.
We're just gonna keep bullshitting for a bit.
Mindless chatter between music.
Yeah. And then we are gonna have some Metal Masters. Because Slayer and King Diamond will be headlining the Mayhem Festival this year. We figured why not throw some King Diamond and Slayer for Metal Masters.
Alrighty then.
Right?
Sounds good.
If I can make that happen.
Yeah, well, dude, how long did you think it would take before the members of Pantera run out of money?
I'm guessing about 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
And that's why you brought it up.
Well, you know, why else would Rex Brown be auctioning off items from his Pantera years?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Pantera
fucking cashing in on the Pantera bucks before they start doing the Pantera tribute.
Yeah, it's what I've been saying it.
It's not a
reunion.
reunion.
I've been saying it.
Okay. Would you go to Pantera show if they played again? A Pantera tribute?
I would absolutely
Anybody?
go to any fucking Pantera show or any, I went to Hell Yeah.
You wouldn't?
No.
What?
No.
Would you go to a Slayer show?
Yes.
You fucking hypocrite.
2 members of that 4-piece are gone. Yeah. Sister, let me tell you about the...
No. You would not go to...
Yeah, this is going to cause a rift right here.
Well, I've already seen Hell Yeah, the only other person worth seeing.
We only got 10 minutes left in this show.
And you beat up Michael, and
that was
the show
an accident.
Got, like, stalled.
We did not get stalled. It was a misunderstanding. We're still friends.
I know it was a misunderstanding. But, like,
oh shit! Here we go.
Let's
get it on.
You're actually like you stalled
Damn,
the show
I don't have a right or bell.
Paul.
I did not stall the show.
I didn't. How dare you?
Whoops.
But
you guys have a dog?
We absolutely loved.
Do you have a dog? Oh, you should just make a doghouse for the fuck of it then.
We have a child.
Embrace the Wilhelm, Stephen.
Anyways, it was a great show. That's all I want to say. You thought it was a great show?
So Hell Yeah is a good draw. They got rid of 2 of their members. They got rid of the bass player and the fucking guitar player. The bass player of Damage Plan, and it was the guitar player of Mudvayne.
Oh my god, Damage Plan, great too. So.
Dimebag touched it.
But,
what do you think about Rebel Meets Rebel?
Oh yeah. I'm for it. Fuck
it.
it.
Was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I made a fucking huge faux pas listening to that CD the first time. I was like, oh yeah?
Stephen's bored.
Couldn't tell.
All fucking good stuff. All that stuff is so
You wouldn't go to a Pantera tribute, would you?
Fuck, of course I would.
Yeah, I'm just saying my left testicle wouldn't make it because I'd probably have to sell that sumbitch just to make it to this fucking show because they're going to charge a fuck ton of money for it.
No, I wouldn't go to a
He can
tribute.
keep his Pantera shit because he could make a bunch of money.
So shit going up on the auction block is like
a peck, a drumstick.
No, he said he took a lot of my old Pantera gear. I realized I had a ton of bass guitars, amps, cabinets, road cases, other great stuff just sitting in storage collecting dust.
And it broke
So,
his fuck.
it should be in the hands of fans. Of course, I'm keeping the things that are important to me, but there are a lot of treasured items
Like my
that
drug habit?
next generation to care for them. Among the items include Brown's first bass guitar, an 81 Ibanez RS-824 Roadster.
Used paraphernalia.
The used during the band's early club days, probably the one you saw him at.
Maybe.
Indeed. There are also treasured Brownie Pass.
And hot brownies.
1996 Stuart Spectre Design LTD. Brown played during Pantera's final concert. Other instruments are tied to specific music videos, and there's also stage-worn clothing, which means probably nut-stained fucking clothes. Picks, bass strings, picks, bass strings, posters, guitar straps, awards, amps, cabinets, and more being auctioned off.
But Jeebus.
That poor guy.
Sat in storage since
He's
he
like,
returned home from Pantera's
I need
final
some money.
They've sat in storage since 2001. Auction launches on April 18th. I'll be damned.
Okay, I guess when I said I'd see Pantera, it's just Vinnie Paul and maybe Zach.
Oh, well, yeah, it would have to. Who else would you get to play fucking?
I agree completely.
On bass.
I would think.
What the fuck did you
What the
guy say?
Dude, what?
Anybody on bass?
I mean, just.
He's running out of Pantera bucks. He needs some fucking money, dude.
No, you know what? I was agreeing with you, but you just said that, so.
We're just talking about this jackass playing bass from Pantera.
I know, but you just the way you made him.
He's obviously
the way you
broke.
talked about him, I was a little disappointed in him. That's all.
Actually, in his book, he
Motherfucker needs
dissed
some money.
Vinnie Paul. He totally put Vinnie Paul right under the bus.
Oh,
in his autobiography, in case anybody hadn't,
which is why he's auctioning off his shit,
because his autobiography wasn't number one on the Oprah Book of the Club or Club of the Book of the Month Club.
He's all. Did you talk about Vinnie Paul?
Did you mention Vinnie Paul in a negative light?
I would absolutely not do that.
Well, he gives no fucks apparently.
Right, you want your car firebombed?
Punch him right in the face.
Oh, nice. If I ever get the opportunity, bang, zoom to the moon.
Yeah, pretty much, Alice.
Well, he plays with Kill Devil Hill. You could probably catch him at a local club.
Right.
That's with, I believe, one of the Appice brothers.
They like to play in Florida a lot.
So you know what we're going to do? We are going to get into some Metal Masters because it is coming up to the end of the show. So we will be back in just a moment. So let's kick it off with some King Diamond.
Because I got high. La da 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 da. I was gonna make love to you, but then I got high.
Dang,
Wow,
you cut
dude,
us right out.
Cut right into it, man. That's like yanking it out right after you put it in dry.
I guess that means we're out because we only have a minute left anyway, so it just worked out.
All right,
everybody. We will see you this Saturday in Santa Ana for the Kosher Metal 4th anniversary show.
Yes,
be there.
we will.
Fucking be there. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
We will be back on air next Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. Till then, later. Oh, one last thing. Safe journey, guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with us during the show.
Thank you, big bros.
Gonna miss you. It's gonna be crazy.
I'll see you soon, don't worry.
So, stay safe, and we will see you
Saturday.
Later.
Later.